What's up, y'all? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NASCAR Cup Series racing. The Coca-Cola 600, baby. Rain delayed. Going to go off today from Charlotte Motor Speedway. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? Good day, good morning. Happy Monday, Memorial Day. We got some NASCAR racing. Supposedly, this race is supposed to be shown on Fox today. Currently, Maury Povich is determining people's DNA testing, telling them they are the father. Nate the Great in the house. Does anyone know what channel the race will be on? Fox. Howard Johnson checks in. Dakota Roycer. Brandon B in the house says, let's get Valhalla to 50 likes. I think we were close to, what was it, like 42, 43? So I thank you all for that. Nate the Great can't wait for the race to start. Rob Parsons, probably not here, but checked in, says 4:48 a.m. workday. Have a good one, mate. All right, Robbie. Hopefully Kyle Busch wins this, says Nate the Great. My guy Harvick rolling off second, y'all. Front row start for Harvick. Can he stay up there? That's the question. Traditionally, for Harvick, this is not one of his better tracks. He does have 2 wins in the Coke 600, however. Brandon B putting up the Roo Boy emoji. But happy Memorial Day Monday, y'all. Let's not forget. This is the day we do not forget. I was supposed to see my grandpa who served today at the cemetery, but I woke up late. Be a tough race for the Ford, says Brandon B. Billy Kajoy official channel says happy Memorial Day. Appreciate it, Billy. Same to you, sir. Same to you, sir. So the Xfinity race, they tried to race it this morning. They got about 50 laps in and the rain came. So that race is going to happen after this one. Presumably. But Byron Harvick on the front row. Let's look at the lineup for today's race. Let's turn off the music here. Let's go to screen 8 here, and we'll take a quick look at the starting lineup for this race. Byron on the pole. Harvick rolls off second. Keselowski, Hamlin in row 2. Busch, Elliott, row 3. Bubba Wallace and Blaney in row 4. Bell and Stenhouse, row 5. Scroll down a little bit. And you got Buescher and Larson, and Burton and Chastain, Reddick and Haley, Logano and Truex, then Gibbs and Briscoe, Cindric Preece, Emerald Suarez, and LaJoy Jones, AJ Allmendinger. Look who's at the bottom here, though, y'all. Jimmy Johnson makes his return to the Cup Series today. Jimmy Johnson will roll off 37th in that number 84. That's a quick look at the starting lineup. 400 laps, hopefully, from Charlotte Motor Speedway. You got to get the cursor on the right side here. 20 in the house. TV channel. It's on Fox today, Billy. So at my house, it's on 11. I don't know about you, but Fox, the regular Fox. Evan Harvick has a good chance in this race. It's Nate the Great. Happy Memorial Day, says Skeptic. How you doing, Skeptic? And Thomas Forbes says, hey, Valhalla. What up? Happy Memorial Day. Don't forget, y'all. Remember those that gave all so that we could watch NASCAR racing on a Monday morning. Monday morning. 24 up in here. I bet you I've reported easily 50 channels in the last 2 days for showing the race. Encourage you all to do the same. Don't do it to guys that are doing it right. Don't do it to the people that are playing this game correctly, that are actually announcing or at least hosting watch parties for the race. But man, these channels that are just out here trying to get subscribers, just click that report button and shut them down. Shut them down, y'all. Who's going to be on today? Keegan going to be on. We got most of them shut down. Homie, don't play that. What's up, Marks? Nate the Great says the Miami Heat suck. I guess we're going to find out tonight. If they blow that 3-0 lead. I'm rooting for the Heat tonight. I don't want them Celtics anywhere near the finals. Mark says, no cars to the rear for the cup race. No? All right. Maury's finally getting the hell out of here, y'all. Maury Povich has determined who the baby's daddy is. And finally, we're headed to some NASCAR. Finally, NASCAR is on deck. People be angry on Maury, y'all. They be getting angry. They're asking to see, oh, who watches this? And then we watched it. Like a couple of morons. Weird. NBC Universal Syndication, it said. Hey, Goose is live. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Like, are they going to have the invocation and the national anthem today, or are they just going to go right to racing? I have no idea, chat. We're about to find out together. Has anyone tried the new Dr. Pepper flavor? I have not, sir. Is it good? Sometimes I get on a Dr. Pepper kick, but it's usually over really fast. I like it for maybe 2 or 3 drinks, maybe, and then I'm over it. Thomas says that's why I don't watch that stuff. What's up, Andrew Estrada? What's up, dude? I don't know if any of you were in on the Dodger stream yesterday, but I've been having some issues with my eyes, y'all. It's hard for me to see the chat. Skeptic says I haven't tried the new Dr. Pepper yet. $31 up in here. Racing right around the corner, I think. Let me do a real quick Twitter check, see if there's any updates from the track. Pit Road has come alive for the NASCAR Cup Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway, according to Speed Sport on Twitter. Looks like the cars are on pit road, uncovered, and it actually looks like there is some sun. It's like I see some sun. Here we go. Our first sight. Still very cloudy there, y'all. Still very cloudy. They're going to do a moment of silence to honor those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. I'll be going off screen for this. All right, now the invocation is taking place. And now the national anthem taking place at the track with bagpipes. The Amazing Grace is what's being played right now by the bagpipes. Wow. An Amazing Grace now complete. Weapon salute from the stage. The national anthem. Trumpet. It's not the national anthem again. Absolutely skeptic. Now the national anthem, the United States Army Band going to perform this. I believe they are out of Fort Huachuca, which is the military base near me. Elizabeth Marino to sing the national anthem. All right, y'all. All right. National anthem complete. And the drivers will strap into their race cars. You missed a number of people joining the stream here. Lucas Garage. I saw Rob came back. What's up, Rob? Or Johnson in the house. Howard, I think your Bubba dick is getting old, bro. I think your whole Bubba Wallace shtick is getting old. Eddie Spaghetti Eddie. Real Deal Prime in the house. Willie Bowen in the house. Butterfly up in here. 600 miles of racing. You're guessing 11 cautions today, Thomas. What's up, Mark Fetters? What's going on, dude? Tater Tot says over under 3 on how many delays we'll get. Man, I hope we don't get any. $54 in the house, though. Yeah, anytime you bring out them bagpipes, Nate. Anytime them bagpipes come out, shit gets kind of hit you in the fields. What's up, Ella Shiva? So it's noontime right now, y'all. So if this race gets started and they don't have any delays, we'll see about that. Then it should finish in time for the Dodger game tonight, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. All right, there we go. Right to Harvick, who puts his helmet on. They'll climb into their cars here shortly. 4 likes away from 60, y'all. It doesn't look good, does it, Dennis? It looks very dark. The sky does. I'm Scottish, so I love hearing the bagpipes, says Thomas Forbes. Yeah, Bobby Miller going to start for the Dodgers tonight, y'all. What are you pointing at, COO? Oh, COO gets hyped up now when she hears the Bobby Miller name. Butterfly says, I'm here for just a bit. I've got some company coming. Are you about to barbecue, Butterfly? Barbecue some tofu? There's been races that went caution free, Willie. Not many of them. Butterfly gonna barbecue some tofu, y'all. Who's gonna be your favorite driver when Harvick retires? You know, if I had to choose today, I would pick the young Gibbs, the kid Gibbs. But I just don't know, y'all. I was thinking about that the other day. Radar is clear in Charlotte. Just going to be really, really cloudy. Ella Shiva says, I'm not into NASCAR, but I thought I'd come in here and give a like. I appreciate it, girl. Dennis says, I'm a Tigers fan, and they have shocked me so far this year. Lots of shocking teams out there. Chris says, hey, Val, will this race even go halfway? It would have to go halfway. I'm sure that's NASCAR's goal, is to get it to the halfway mark. And then they don't have to worry about that anymore. I feel bad for the people that flew into Charlotte for this race weekend. And as they're getting into their cars right now, then people are at the airport in Charlotte flying back home. Rob says F NASCAR. 600 miles. It's the longest race of the year, Butterfly, in NASCAR. It's never the same. I was a junior fan, and I just can't like anybody the same, says Dennis Hyde. Well, I became a Harvick fan, obviously, after Dale's passing. But yeah. Butterfly says, I think I like Chris Taylor now. So you're giving up on Freddie, Butterfly? Is Freddie the COOs completely? It's really unfortunate because this is going to be an exciting race, says Hater Tot. Hopefully fans get some reimbursement. All right, Rob, you have a good day, bud. You have a good day at work, bud. I appreciate you stopping in. Be safe. All right, here's the gentleman. Start your engines, y'all. Remember, we rated on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being best. Appreciate it, SG. Rob, did you already throw SG out of here, bro? I'd rather have grilled chuck, blade, shoulder top blade, or boneless New York strip. He did. All right, so we got some former NASCARs. Labonte, Jarrett, and Burton going to give the command. He'll be back. SG will be back. Yeah, I give it a 6, y'all. They're former NASCAR drivers. A couple of them Hall of Famers. They probably should know you got to get louder than that. 6. You know what I forgot about today, y'all? Forgot about the MRN audio. A little commercial break here. Let's see if MRN's doing this today, y'all. I think last time that the race delayed, they did not. It does not look good. keep that up there and see if it goes live in a while here, but don't look good, y'all. I'm not sure, Butterfly. It depends on what happens here. Yeah, SG's the soccer guy, skeptic. we timed him out an entire Dodger game. Race that might still be going on when Rob gets off work. Howard gave the command a 7, a 3 out of 10 from Tater Tot. I saw that tire go over the fence in the IndyCar race, and I think they bought that gal a new car, the gal whose car it hit in the parking lot. Did I already kill my Funyuns? No Funyuns today. I got my bar mix from Costco, and I did pick up some sours. Let me see if the regular NASCAR page is playing some audio. I don't think so, y'all. Don't think so. PRN is doing the race. I don't know what that means. I'm eating skinny popcorn as we speak, says Butterfly. Yeah, they let the gal kiss the bricks as well. Well, she would just had her some blueberries in honor of the Dodgers. All right, cars rolling off pit road, y'all. Free scanner access. Let me know when I tried to log into it, chat. Permission denied, sir.
Better parts, better prices every day. We will start off and get their picks to win the Coca-Cola 600 with Alan Cavana.
Hey, we haven't seen any laps from the Cup Series so far this week, so I'm going with what we know. Kyle Larson, one of the hottest drivers in the world. He wins again tonight, the Coca-Cola 600.
Liking the number 5 to win here today. Wendy Venturini, what's on your mind?
Oh, gosh, that was an easy pick, but I'm going to go with another guy who I think is going to be pretty aggressive here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Can y'all hear that? that?
Getting the job done here for the
What's up, CVH?
Kyle Busch is off the board, Brad Gilly.
How about the newest member of the Coca-Cola racing family, Chase Elliott?
Simba.
Gets the big win in the 600.
Ooh, Chase Elliott to get his first win of the year. Brett McMillan, wrap it up.
He doesn't like
The
Larson.
youngest guy at Hendrick Motorsports, that's William Byron. He's been good here before, hadn't won the 600 yet. Today, he checks it off the list.
That would be win number 4. Nobody goes with the defending race winner, and that's Denny Hamlin.
What, Skeptic? You're nuts, bro. You are nuts, man. A $20 Valhalla from Skeptic. Thanks, bro.
Now it's time for our state water heaters.
Thank you so much.
Turns up there in turns 1 and 2, Mr. Rob Albright.
You know, Mark, not only is this the second
$20 Valhalla. You're nuts, man. Cars coming down pit road to get that pit road speed.
Getting to see them for the first time. And guess what I'm seeing from my state water heaters view from turn number 2? Fully a third of the cars have red, white, and blue paint schemes. Wonderful patriotic show for these race teams. We're going to earn our pay today. I'll watch the cars as they head into turn number 1. 24 degrees of banking. Based on the 45 laps that we saw in the initial attempt to run the Xfinity race earlier today, we
Top
saw
5
the cars
NASCAR
very quickly
drivers are
utilizing
Larson,
3
Harvick,
more
Busch,
lanes in
Logano,
turn
and
1
Wallace.
2. As they exit that second corner of asphalt,
Thank
the
you so
track
much,
quickly
though,
will
Skeptic.
level off from 24 degrees to just about 5 degrees when they reach right
No,
where
no
the leader's
hype,
on now
absolutely.
in front of me, the first 1/3 of the back
65
straightaway.
up
At
in
the
here, up in
midpoint of
here.
the backstretch, I'll drop the call to the one and only racing guy, Pat Patterson.
All right, thank you, Rob. Happy race day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Yes, the car's down the backstretch as fast as they can go. Get checked up.
Much
and start working
appreciated,
their
much
way into turn
appreciated.
Number 3, bumps at the bottom. You got to be careful. Hit them the wrong way, and it really hurts your drive off down here. Now, interestingly, we have been dealing with track drying and jet dryers throughout the morning. Well, guess what? They just finished putting a lot of heat
Hey, no
this
problem,
racetrack.
Skeptic.
So I'm
No
hoping
problem, man.
that
I thank
the,
you.
resin that's been applied
4 likes
here
away from
is gonna
70,
give
y'all.
these guys a quicker chance to move up and race high here on the racetrack. One
So
thing's
this
for sure,
track
it's gonna be a fun
obviously had
afternoon.
cars
Your
on it
eyes
just a
and
few
ears here in
hours
turns
ago,
3 and 4.
but I think the
pace car
continued
pulls them
rain
right
probably
down,
made it
gets
so that the
dog
grip
legged
is
back
not all
into
that
the
great.
view of Doug and Mark.
You just heard they put resin on the track.
2 double dog legs, 2 little left-hand kinks. They try to straighten that out the best they can before they get to turn 1. And, of course, today, 400 laps make up the Coca-Cola 600. There are 4 stages at lap 100.
Hey, there you go, Goose. No
200,
problem, buddy.
300, and then, of course, rather 3
No
stages.
problem, buddy.
Then at lap 300, we finish it out with 400 laps, we hope, in the Coca-Cola 600. Pit road speed, 45 miles per
So
hour. The
Harvick's
pace car,
last Coca-Cola
55. It's being driven by
600,
Ken
y'all.
Childress,
Harvick's
and our
last
flagman
600,
today for NASCAR
and he's
is
going to roll
Joey
off from the
Aycock.
front
And that's
row.
our view from the turns, brought to you by State Water Heaters. When you need a water heater, make sure you get a State. Visit statewaterheaters.com to find a professional installer
Theo?
near you.
Each one of the cars starting in the Coca-Cola
I
600
hope he finishes
today
up
on
front.
the windshield carries the name of a fallen hero. Our pole sitter, William Byron, has the name of Senior Chief Petty Officer
Stanley
Scott
says a younger
Cooper
driver's going to win.
blazoned on his windshield, and
He thinks
all of
Byron's
the
gonna take the
others will have
checker.
that too. And by the way, as we're talking about William Byron, we will say that he is brought to you today by Liberty University, where you can win one of several scholarships in the LU 24 $60,000.
Glenn says it feels great to say this for a change, but it's gorgeous day in Fargo, North Dakota.
For details.
The
There you
lights
go,
are
man.
off. The 2023 Toyota Camry TRD. We're about to turn them loose a day late.
And they're about to get this thing
again,
going, y'all.
All the excitement of the Coca-Cola 600 about to come your way. They're in front of Pat Patterson.
Let's set the top 10. Row number 5, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to the outside.
Can't win if you don't
Christopher Bell on
finish.
the
True,
inside.
Theo.
Row 4,
Absolutely
Ryan Blaney and
true.
Bubba Wallace. Row 3, Chase Elliott
As
and
Steve
Kyle
predicted,
Busch.
Boston will
Row
get the
2,
win
Denny
tonight.
Hamlin and Brad Keselowski. And on the front row, leading us to green this afternoon, Kevin Harvick.
COO
and
might be
William
headed for a
Byron.
nap,
The pace
Flame.
car hits the
I'm not
pit
sure.
road, and we are ready to continue the tradition of the 600 at Charlotte.
A
She's
big
back.
crowd has
Were you going to your room?
returned today. They are all on their feet. Here is Byron leading them down to the start-finish line. The green flag is waving. The 64th running of
All right,
the
here we go.
Coca-Cola
Green
600
flag.
is
Green
underway.
flag is
William
out.
Byron leads the field to turn number 1.
Pole sitter's choice. William Byron elects the low line. He'll use it to his advantage as he drifts up in front of the outside front row starter, Kevin Harvick. Moving to Harvick's inside. Here comes Brad Keselowski.
William Byron pulls the train for the first time today down the Charlotte Motor Speedway backstretch to the bottom of the racetrack they race. Nose to tail. He's out in front with a good 6-car lead.
William Byron will lead
Byron
them back
checks
to the
out on the
start-finish
first
line
lap.
for completion of lap number 1. It's a dead heat for second place. Brad Keselowski charging to the inside of Kevin Harvick.
Harvick had a slight advantage at the midpoint of the front stretch. However, Keselowski charges hard into turn number 1. He'll draw dead even as they hustle off turn 2.
Harvick now will get the advantage on the backstretch. Keselowski moves back a spot as they race into turn 3. Second time today, down at the bottom of the racetrack.
Keselowski looking for Harvick's spot now.
Kyle Busch digging hard to the inside of Denny Hamlin for 4th, but Hamlin not only overpowers him on the outside, now he swings around the Brad Keselowski machine. Hamlin now up to 3rd.
3 laps into this race, and we're already running 3 wide back in the pack. The leader by himself continues to be
still pretty cloudy there, y'all. All right, our scoring thing isn't updating like it should. Let me refresh it.
Ryan Blaney go to the bottom of the racetrack in a green and red car this afternoon. They'll stay door to door off of turn 4.
Ryan Blaney is in a battle with Denny Hamlin for the 3rd spot. Side by side, they dash down the front stretch.
Come on, NASCAR.
Hamlin by about a half a car.
There you go.
Behind them, Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell are leaning all over each other.
Ryan Blaney started back in the 8th position already. He's trying to take 3rd away from Denny Hamlin. Looks like he may slide up. No, he gives Hamlin room to the outside and they're side by side.
Hamlin got it rolling down the backstretch, and he'll hold off Ryan Blaney now. Blaney will go to the outside and take a peek on Hamlin. That's the battle for 3rd.
Mark hopes the Heat win, but he thinks Boston will.
+6 for Martin Truex Jr.
Okay, Butterfly. We'll see you when you get back, girl. Appreciate you.
Kyle Busch now is taken over 4th as Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin now battle for the 5th spot.
Blaney got extremely loose in turn 4, drops back to the 6th position. He'll work the middle groove. Now sliding up in front of him is the machine of
down the backstretch once again. William Byron now with about a 7-car advantage as he enters the bottom of the racetrack. The battle for 2nd about to heat up there. Once again, Kevin Harvick trying to hold off Denny Hamlin.
Ryan Blaney has dropped back a few spots. He is now in the 5th position, and he is starting to
Come on, Harvick. Get up there. Get up there and get that clean air, man.
5th spot shortly.
Bubba Wallace now sporting a red and pink paint job with Dr. Pepper all over the side. He'll work to the inside, winning that 6th position. Keselowski's got it. It is him looking to the outside now.
Wallace will slide in behind.
What's up, Bertolino?
As they work down into turn 3. Once again, the battle for the 2nd spot heats up a little bit more. Denny Hamlin will have to apply pressure.
Early on, Martin Truex Jr. has a rocket. He's moved up 8 spots. Now he's trying to drive to the inside.
Truex Jr. up to 10th, y'all.
This is the fight for 8th place as they climb the banking.
Trying for 8th now.
Picked up a few spots, but nothing like the machine of Martin Truex Jr. As he works off turn number 2, he continues to race by competitors.
And Truex will slide right there behind the number 5 of Kyle Larson. They work nose to tail down the backstretch. Again, keeping an eye on the battle up front. Looks like that once again Kyle Busch starting to catch up to that front group.
On lap 7 of 400 in the race, y'all. 394 to go. Longest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600 from Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Perhaps 3 and 1 into the racetrack. As to the inside goes Ryan Blaney. He'll slide up in front of Harvick, take over 4th, relegating
Harvick dropping like a rock, y'all.
Ship this afternoon up to that 3rd spot now as he works his Chevy down to the bottom of turns 3 and 4. He is really.
First, you got to remember these cars were all set up, anticipating different conditions.
Kyle Larson beginning to slip back, and just a moment ago in turn number 2, Christopher Bell nearly got into him, Rob, but they almost got into the wall.
Yeah, Kyle Larson's car not working well at the drop of the green flag as Reddick has now bypassed him, puts a couple of car links on him. On turn 2, Larson running a very conservative line with Bell right behind.
Watching Bubba Wallace now. Good fast race car for him early here as he goes to the outside trying to catch up to Kevin.
All right, so listening to this audio, y'all, listening to the audio, it's well behind what I'm watching on TV. I would say 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds behind.
Michael Jordan logo on the 45 right now. Reddick riding 9th.
Right back of him is the machine of Martin Truex Jr. Started 18th, already up 10 spots to 8. He's on the inside of Brad Keselowski.
He'll go door to door and side by side with Keselowski.
62 up in here, up in here.
Back here in the top 10, working hard at the very bottom of the
Fox goes to a commercial.
Truex is on rails. He gets a twofer at the exit of turn 4. He gets by Keselowski and Harvick. Now sets his sights on Bubba Wallace.
Meanwhile, we'll soon have a battle for the race lead. The advantage that
Dennis says that won't work.
Enjoyed by the 24
What's that, bud?
William Byron has shrunk to a car length over Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin Hamlin now trails the leader by about 5 car lengths. William Byron up front. Byron will go to the bottom of the racetrack and keep the door shut on Hamlin as once again Kyle Busch starts to close it down in third.
Denny Hamlin slides up the racetrack.
Jimmy Johnson has moved up into 33rd position from his dead last starting spot. He's 8.4 seconds back.
Busch looked just a little bit sluggish at the
Harvick all the way down to 8th, about to drop out of the top 10. What's up, Rich Frank?
Denny Hamlin going to try to work the leader over down here in the bottom end of this racetrack in turns 3.
What's going on, Mr. Rich Frank?
The middle lane, trying to gain some speed on the leader off 4.
We're about to complete lap number 12. We have just begun the Coca-Cola 600, a 4-car breakaway, but now moving into 5th, Martin Truex Jr. He has moved up 13 spots, and he will try to track down the lead machine's battle for the number 1 spot in turn 2.
Denny Hamlin takes a peek to the low side of race leader William Byron, thinks better of it now as they head down the back.
Well, Jimmy used to own this place, didn't he, Dennis? He used to own it.
Hamlin does this time. He'll go to the middle of the racetrack. The leader down at the bottom.
It used to be named Lowe's Motor Speedway. Long race, Valhalla. Wanted to thank you in advance for the stream. No problem, Glenn.
Down across the front stretch. Denny Hamlin trying to root his way underneath William Byron.
Hamlin with a little better handling.
Hamlin wants the lead.
As he takes the top position
and there goes Hamlin to first.
Momentarily thinks about the crossover move, but it's not there.
Now he'll settle.
Hamlin has won here before.
Hamlin is a enter turn 3. William Byron half a car.
There you go, Rich. Appreciate it, buddy.
Here comes Reddick, and here comes Kyle Busch to the front.
Top 4 cars again have broken away. 5th place, Martin Truex Jr. now riding by.
Rich says, I hope y'all are having a nice day. The Notorious checks in. Greetings from Deutschland. Sucks they don't show the race today. They're not showing it over there, bro? But V. Gates Dia. Glenn says, I like Jimmy's strategy. Set the bar really low and build from there.
Here at Charlotte, once again, Denny Hamlin, the new leader. William Byron holding on in that 2nd spot. Just about 4 car lengths.
All right, Fox is back with their coverage.
15 laps in,
and they're showing the pass. They're showing Hamlin's pass on the 24 of Byron.
And Martin Truex Jr.
NASCAR season is here, and everyone on the
so they're going to go to commercials, and then I can probably do this. And then I don't think you guys will hear that commercial portion on the radio. Tell me if you guys, right now, tell me if you hear this commercial going on. It's a Toyota commercial. Oh, they don't show it when it's been postponed? You still hear the commercials, y'all? I don't know how. I'm not seeing anything moving. No bar moving except my mic. Okay, appreciate it, Rick. So I'll go back to the race audio when they come out of their commercial break. And how is my audio in comparison to the race audio? Am I too high? Am I too low? Here we go, back to it.
Don't look now. Martin Truex Jr. has begun to catch that lead foursome as they cross the stripe, complete lap number 18. All
right, Martin Truex coming back.
The Performance Racing Network.
All right, they go to another commercial. All right, 70 up in here. We're on lap 18 of 100, 382 to go. There are 4 stages, I believe, in this race. 100 laps each. Hamlin, your leader. Byron now 0.3 back. Blaney 1.3 seconds back. And Busch 1.6. Martin Truex is moving, though. He's coming up through the field, setting his sights on that top 4. Harvick, there's something wrong with Harvick. He is all the way down to 19th, 20th. Dropping like a rock, y'all. Started on the front row. Getting passed by back markers.
Coca-Cola 600, we have completed 20 laps. A reminder, there is a scheduled competition caution at lap 35. And Mark Garrow,
Harvick just trying desperately to make it to that competition caution at lap 35.
They sure have. Denny Hamlin, of course, your leader. But right now, Martin Truex Jr. has worked his way up to the 4th position. That's plus 14 early on in this Coca-Cola 600. Christopher
We're on lap 21 of 100 in stage 1.
Joe Gibbs machine's looking strong. Those Toyotas certainly very potent today, at least at the very beginning of the Coca-Cola 600.
And Mark, I guess we should let the listeners in on a little secret.
I appreciate it, Howard.
Really concentrate to know who's in
no shortage of commercials today.
Paint schemes for Memorial Day weekend.
And it says Jimbo still moving up.
I've been able to go in the garage and take a look at them, so we're kind of getting some on-the-job training today.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, so these cars are in camouflage, it feels like, out there on the racetrack. Right now, let's go down to O'Reilly Auto Parts pit reporter, Brett McMillan.
Notorious says, I think Byron's going to catch Hamlin over the next run after the caution.
I'm really not seeing anybody go to that high line.
Chase Elliott up to 12th place, or down to 12th place. He started 6th. He's one of those cars going backwards.
He lost the lead to Denny Hamlin. A touch to his crew chief, Rudy Duke.
Dennis says Harvick will get that car right. He has the best crew chief in the game. I agree with you there. Jimmy Johnson up into 30s now, up to 30th.
Martin Truex Jr. is working his way up through the field, currently running in the 4th spot. The only thing he told crew chief James Small was that he was just a little bit loose through the corner.
It is a long race, Dennis. Longest race of the season, sir.
Says he's getting a lot of backup noise.
Usually it starts in the daytime and ends at night, but they got it started a little earlier today, so we might not see any night racing. Big Dog up in here. Woof, woof. What's going on, Big Dog? What's going on, buddy?
Position, but quickly went all the way back to 14th. But as this run has gone on, his car is getting better, he says on the radio, and we see that in the results. He's up to 12th and moving forward.
All right, so we're a quarter of a way through stage 1 now, y'all. Quarter of a way through stage 1. Hamlin's lead over Byron now is up to over a half second.
My biggest mover of this
Fox
race so far
goes to a commercial break.
My end of pit road, he started this race in the 8th position, has moved up to 3rd. Very quiet on the radio, other than he said it is building free for Ryan Blaney.
So far right now, Doug, as much as we've talked about Joe Gibbs and their Toyotas running strong, the Fords.
So I think there's a way that I can
heading the other way in a hurry. Kevin Harvick has lost 21 spots. Chase Briscoe 16. Eric Almirola
affect this.
They've got problems.
Kevin Harvick's been in a free fall since they dropped the green flag today, so they're hoping they can get to this lap 35 and make a much-needed adjustment.
And again, Doug, as we've said before, these guys always want to stay at least on the lead lap till we get to the dark, and a lot of times cars that are fast.
I think this one here
when the lights come on here at
can mute it and unmute it. Let's see if this works.
For the end of the race, he's the closer. So right now.
Oh, perfect. Perfect, y'all. Figured something out.
Later on this evening.
Figured something out there.
Harvick just hopes the door doesn't close.
Just stopped in to give the stream some support. I appreciate you, Big Dog.
Not trying to be an early
Get going, Reddick, says Austin Taylor.
4 hours plus, so we'll see how all of that plays out.
Menace says, here's the Hamlin finding the wall today. Let's go.
Denny Hamlin first. 4th belongs to Martin Truex Jr.
Toyotas are running fast.
Christopher Bell. That's a pretty powerful threesome right there.
Austin Taylor says Ty Gibbs is about to cause one hell of a wreck. I can feel it. Hope not.
18th position, and oh, by the way,
it's in 18th.
Ty Gibbs, he's the leader of the Xfinity race that will restart at the conclusion of the Coca-Cola 600.
So what happened? We tried to start the Xfinity race at 11 o'clock Eastern time today. We got some drizzle, some fog. They got 48 laps in. And said,
I'm trying to find Harvick here, y'all. Where the hell is he?
The main event. So you stage the Coca-Cola.
Clock's still in commercial, y'all. Harvick down to 27th.
After it's concluded,
18 seconds back.
They're a crowded group going into turn 1, Rob.
And we got a new second-place car. That's Ryan Blaney.
Blaney moves into second.
Denny Hamlin, who has about an 8 or 9 car length advantage. Up to the 3rd spot comes Christopher Bell.
Yeah, Hamlin already.
Bell follows him.
People a lap down, got slowed up with some
so your pole sitter is now down to 4th.
A chance to catch back up, and now Blaney really begins to close in on the leader.
So Todd Gilliland has been lapped, so is Ty
Either
Dillon,
Gibbs or
Chase
Stenhouse,
Briscoe.
Austin.
Leaders across the strike. Christopher Bell now really pressuring Ryan Blaney.
Last half dozen laps, Christopher Bell has been by far the fastest.
Willie Bowen checks in. Come on, Byron.
As I say that, he slides up the racetrack almost.
All right, Fox back at it, y'all. Still looks really cloudy over the track, but I don't see any rain falling. Really high cumulus clouds.
Bell now to the bottom of the racetrack around Blaney. Going to try to make that move. Don't think that's going to be hard. And here comes Martin.
Hamlin's lead over Blaney almost 0.6 of a second now.
Christopher Bell takes over second. Third is Blaney. Martin Truex Jr. in hot pursuit of that twosome.
It's amazing how the front five have distanced themselves from the cars outside the top 10. More than half a lap advantage with just 30 laps under our belts. Race leader continues to be Hamlin.
Now watching the second place of Christopher Bell losing a little ground now to the leader into turn 3 here.
I'll go to this main screen here for a little bit.
The top side of the racetrack already. Battle for second once again. Blaney trying to get back to Bell.
About to complete lap 32, and that means 3 to go before we get the competition caution. Right now, Denny Hamlin trying to lap B.J. McLeod.
You don't think Gibbs will run in that Busch race later? I do. He's the leader. He's currently the leader.
Battles for the second spot. Now Christopher Bell seems to be pulling away a little bit from Blaney, and he's narrowing the margin between himself and race leader Hamlin.
Wow, Christopher Bell really fast down the backstretch now. Goes right to the top. Rips the fence here just a little bit. Now looks underneath Hamlin.
Hey, Valhalla Holla to David Catalano.
To push it. This is not a stage.
$2 Valhalla Holla. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much.
Denny Hamlin, and Robbie's going to make that pass look pretty easy.
We're on lap 33 of 100 in this stage. 33 of 400 in the race. Hamlin, Bell, Blaney, your top 3. 17 minutes into it all. Average speed 172.750. Last fast lap 174.407. We've had 3 different race leaders.
As they come down,
Your laps led leader is Hamlin, who has now led 19.
At some point here shortly, we'll see the competition caution here that NASCAR has called for in the Coca-Cola 600. So the leaders have flashed by. They're working their way.
What you don't want at the track today is a wall cloud.
Way down the back straightaway. Hamlin now getting some pressure from Ryan Blaney as we've yet to see the yellow flag.
Yeah, Blaney right door to door.
Appreciate the super chat there, David. Little Deuce Coop. You don't know what I got. Christopher Bell is your new leader.
Bell still remains the leader as they race back to the stripe. Ryan Blaney has moved up to second. Denny Hamlin third. Then it's Truex. And looks like it's going to be William Byron hanging on to the fifth.
Do I think it's going to go down in this race? I'm not sure, bro. This rain, the weather, it's a complete wild card at this point, I think.
It's a competition yellow.
All right, competition caution is out.
With Christopher Bell as the race leader.
Wow, Charlotte Motor Speedway mascot Lugnut just
Turn that.
Geico.com to get a rate.
Oh, it's muting my microphone, y'all. What I tried to fix here is muting my microphone.
Light is flashing. We're about to get pit stops here.
All right. So that didn't work. Go to my hotkeys here and fix that. Sorry about that, chat. I'm trying to make it so I can turn off this race audio with the push of a button.
Tires and fuel for Ryan Blaney, Brad Gilly.
Martin Truex Jr. said his car was just simply getting way too loose. He raced his way up to 4th. Kyle Busch dropped back to 7th place. Said his car is tight in 1 and 2, loose in 3 and 4. It almost feels to him like the shocks are not even soaking up the bumps. Brett McMillan.
We got William Byron said that the car got tight as that run went on. They gave him a 4-tire change. Also, an air pressure adjustment. Kevin Harvick said that car was terrible.
I guess I got to just do it with the mouse, y'all.
They gave him a chassis adjustment on the left side, 4 fresh Goodyear tires, and a full tank of Sunoco fuel.
William Byron leads them off the pit lane, followed by Ryan Blaney. Christopher Bell loses 2
Kyle Busch is currently in 5th position.
Brad Keselowski. Denny Hamlin loses a couple of spots. He's 5th off the pit lane, followed by Tyler Reddick, Martin Truex Jr., Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, and Kyle Larson. This is PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
Start your engine!
Yeah, podcast will start on the 1st, Glenn. No real new information. I'll just start on the 1st. We'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be pretty ugly that first week. Again, that'll be a totally different ball game, y'all. That'll be more just me talking than me talking to the chat.
Larson with the crossover. He's out of time. Here goes Ross Chastain. He's going to the bottom of the racetrack.
Now we've got a half dozen cars sliding through the infield.
Is there a chirping, FEMA?
They are still side by side for the lead. Allmendinger's got the advantage on the inside of turn 3.
When the NASCAR Cup Series races at Las Vegas, Atlanta, Circuit of the Americas, Bristol.
Let me listen to this, see what it sounds like.
Sonoma, Nashville Superspeedway, New Hampshire, and Texas. It's right here on PRN.
Where's Chastain at?
Performance Racing Network.
Chastain currently in 13th. All right, I'm going to mute my mic for a sec, y'all. I want to see how this background audio sounds here.
38 laps deep into the Coca-Cola 600. William Byron is the first off of pit road. He will be the leader. A team that is struggling out of the box, Stewart-Haas Racing. Ryan Preece was 24th, Kevin Harvick 30th, Eric Almirola 33rd, and Chase Briscoe was 35th, being scored a lap down, just 35 laps into this event. Time now to check in with our O'Reilly Auto Parts pit reporters. We'll start with Alan Cavano, O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I don't hear any chirping, chat, on the audio.
Bright yellow number 22 came in for an air pressure adjustment, but a long pit stop because they dropped the jack, but the left front wheel was not.
What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights?
Took him a long time to jack it back up, and then
what's going on, dude?
Wheel. Long pit stop for the 22, Wendy Venturini.
Tyler Reddick, also my car on pit road, started 15th, has moved up to 6th. Very confident about his race car. He's a little bit
60 in the house.
Outside of the resin, he felt a little out of control, but they can control that on the racetrack. When he came down pit road, it was 4 tires, fuel, and no adjustments for Tyler Reddick in 6th.
Thank you for that update, Wendy Venturini. By the way,
Oh, Spaghetti-O. I think I might have just screwed up, y'all. I think I might have screwed up. If we get this back.
Adjust the wedge on that side. They made
There we go.
changes on the rear end of that race car, and he was also told
Looking forward to the podcast. I'm a huge fan of everything Valhalla. I appreciate it, Glenn.
They pretty much rebuilt the suspension on that race car for Eric Almirola. Brett McMillan.
Noah Gragson just came back in because they did not get it full the first time, so they topped it off. Then he stalled it trying to leave, but since he was the only guy on pit road, not really that big a deal. Denny Hamlin's car got free as that run went on, so they came in and gave him an air pressure adjustment. And Eric Jones picked up 8 spots.
And so Fox is back with their coverage.
He started off a little bit loose, but the car came to him. They gave him an air pressure adjustment during the course of that stop.
Time now for a full field rundown brought to you by Hunt Brothers Pizza. Byron is our race leader. Blaney rides second. Seabell is third. Keselowski fourth. Fifth belongs to Hamlin. Tyler Reddick is sixth. Martin Truex Jr. is seventh. Buescher rides eighth. Chase Elliott is ninth, and 10th is Kyle Larson.
11th is Kyle Busch, then Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
There's a reason why you're not an audio engineer, Valhalla, says Kerm. You shut your mouth, Kerm.
And it's A.J. Allmendinger 16th, Alex Bowman 17th, 18th Austin Cindric, Ryan Preece 19th, 20th Michael McDowell.
Noah Gragson 21st, Justin Haley 22nd, 23rd Bubba Wallace. It is Corey LaJoie 24th, 25th.
All right, we got a real shot at getting 13-2 today.
Zane Smith 27th.
We're 12 away again.
Joey Logano 29th, and Austin
12
Dillon
away.
being scored 30th.
We didn't talk about favorite paint scheme of the day, chat. We didn't talk about which one's their favorite. What do y'all got?
In 34th, the last car on the lead lap. -1 in 35th, Chase Briscoe. -1, Todd Gilliland, 36th. And in 37th, -2, it's Ty Dillon.
That is the leaderboard brought to you by Hunt Brothers Pizza, where we love racing and we love pizza. Visit huntbrotherspizza.com or download the new Hunt Brothers Pizza app.
So right now the cars.
Where's my guy Harvick going to come out here?
The 2023 Toyota
Come out at
Camry
28th.
GRD Pace
So we're
Car.
about to get back to racing.
Always at the controls. And right now to figure out what they chose as far as lanes are concerned, let's go to Pat Patterson.
Well, William Byron is on the inside of row number 1 as we come back around turns 3 and 4 on the
Willie
outside.
rooting for that 24.
The number 12 car, Brian Blaney, back behind them.
So Byron back to the lead after the pit stops. Byron, Blaney, Bell, your top 3 as we are about to go back to green.
Enter the Geico restart zone as we bring the green flag back out here on lap 41. Back to racing to the inside. It's William Byron flanked to his outside.
Green flag is back out.
Side by side all the way into turn 1.
Dead heat in the middle of the banking in turns 1 and 2. Slight advantage now as they hustle off turn 2. That is William Byron as he slides up in front of Blaney. Blaney now goes to the bottom and they will continue to be door to door.
Side by side for the lead here as they head to 3. Blaney in the bottom groove. The outside, William Byron. Byron will fade back about a car length now as we work off 4.
Tyler Reddick had an idea about making it 3 wide. He tried to sneak down the middle.
12 is pretty tough looking.
He's now
paint scheme wise and speed wise too, from the looks of it.
A lot of fun early because there are 3 grooves or wherever you want to run on this racetrack in turns 1 and 2. The fight is for the second position. Blaney is taking the lead.
Blaney to the lead.
That's the way they'll race into turn 3. Keselowski on the bottom, up on top.
Blaney, y'all, is like the Blaney is like the San Diego Chargers and the San Diego Padres of NASCAR. He just always has the good equipment, seems to always be up front, but just cannot close the deal.
More than a year, I think this is as strong as we've seen Brad Keselowski look. As I say that, he's in jeopardy of losing the 3rd position to Christopher Bell. Bell took a quick peek to the inside, but chooses better to stay up behind Keselowski.
20 looks pretty tough, too, with the camo. We're on lap 44 of 100 in stage 1, 44 of 400 in the race.
But the car washes up the racetrack.
27 minutes in.
Single file. Here's Kyle Busch looking inside of Tyler Reddick.
That's back at about the 7th.
Be right back, y'all. I'm here, though.
Reddick is running in that 8th spot. Kyle Busch is right behind. Kyle Larson starting to make maybe a bit of noise. He goes to the low side of the racetrack, trying to close up on them, but he's door-to-door with Stenhouse.
Watch that battle once again. Kyle Busch trying to work on Tyler Reddick. Up front, though, William Byron holding on to that 2nd spot. Out in front is the 12. Big leads all 4.
And everybody having to work around the very slow car of Ty Dillon right now.
It gets quiet.
Holding up a few competitors. Blaney got around him without any problem.
Ty Dillon's car did sound
fastest lap.
sour when he
Chase Elliott 187.68 last lap.
Right now, everybody so far safely passed as Blaney continues to set the pace.
Blaney about 8 cars.
Glenn says I got a veteran driver winning today. If this race goes the whole way, long race, you got to save some for the end. I don't think we'll get to the dark hours, though, will we? Glenn? I don't think it'll get dark there. 6 hours. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. It should finish in the dark, right?
The pursuer, the guy who sat on the pole, Byron. Then it is Keselowski and the guy who led going to the cushion. That was
Blaney has pushed that lead out to 5/10. Keselowski into 3rd. Be cool to see Keselowski win. Cool to see Keselowski win on Memorial Day. Always known to incorporate that American flag into his victory lap.
Find the best place their car can run.
Pretty cool.
See Hamlin now. He takes a peek to the inside of Keselowski. Keselowski, though, will.
The guy Harvick. Harvick up to 29th.
About bad, Brad.
Where's Johnson?
Fast race car right now. He's looking strong early on.
Brad Keselowski has made a lot of improvements.
Jimmy Johnson just in front of Harvick. Harvick just passed him.
His average finish this year, 14th. That's a big jump from what